went on to try to play Swarm, and I clicked on Swarm, and I had people play it, and the guy said I was one of those dudes with those big old arms, and he said, "Oh, you know why they make them like that?" He's like, "Because you got to grab him by the dick and twist, get him the good old dick twist." This is the first thing he said to me. I was like, okay. It was pretty funny. I muted him like 2 seconds later.
You're like, oh my god.
Alex is like, nope, I'm not even going to entertain this. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Squad Pod, episode 61. How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Doing good. How are you?
Good.
Ready for Halloween.
Wait, what?
I'm ready for Halloween.
Halloween. Yeah, it is. As this episode will be released the 22nd, so it'll be like a week from Halloween. You guys have any plans for Halloween? Like, you guys doing anything?
No,
not really.
No.
Do you have
not
Kyrie
really.
Vernon?
Probably just watching scary movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man,
I'm gonna
that's one
take
of the-
my kid up to my aunt's and trick or treat. But other than that, nothing.
I was gonna say that was one of the best things about the trailer park. Was always having,
Yeah,
always having
trick-or-treating.
trick or treat like right there. You just get out and
I'm making both of my kids go as doctors, so they're wearing masks already.
That's genius.
yeah. I've been
You're
actually
gonna go
wanting to tell
out
you
and
guys.
there's like 1,000 other doctors,
Yeah,
like just walking
like a bunch
around
of little
with their
doctors
masks.
running around.
It's genius.
when we
It
were
is.
when we were leaving Comic-Con, there was this dude dressed up as the Joker from the Heath Ledger Joker in like the nurse's outfit. But since we're
Oh,
on
yeah.
like the public transportation, he's wearing a mask. And it fit perfectly as like the costume. I kind of wanted to get a picture with him, but I didn't bother with it. But it was a really good Joker outfit, but I kind of felt bad because like he probably had like really good makeup on, but he had to cover it.
You should have like painted the white mask like the Joker face, like
Yeah.
and put it up
top
over.
of it. It was funny though. Like it was kind of cool though because it fit, you know, like with him being dressed up as a nurse.
Mhm.
But
I remember when we went to Comic-Con, Alex, like there was people walking around in costumes and like girls walking around in skirts, and it was cold as hell in October. It was
freezing.
freezing in New York at the
In
time.
the tiniest little outfits.
And I remember we went to like this McDonald's and we changed into our costumes like in the bathroom
Yeah.
or something.
Imagine
And then we
coming
came
out in these
and then we were like super
costumes.
cold.
you changed. Why didn't you walk through New York in your costumes?
I mean, we did after that. We changed to
After that,
McDonald's and then we walked through the streets. But I think Alex, that's when you were in the Green Man suit.
Yeah, it was cold, dude. It was real cold.
Oh my god. You're probably fucking freezing in that, man. Because I remember we went to that party at your buddy Kyle's years ago, and I was dressed in the Spider-Man costume, which is pretty much a fucking Green Man suit. You know what I mean? It's like skin tight, and I was just freezing, bro. I was like, oh my god, like this is a bad idea.
Yeah, dude. I the funniest thing about the Green Man suit is, you guys know what a moose knuckle is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was walking through Comic-Con and I just heard these people like, "Oh my god, moose knuckle," and I was just like so self-conscious about it.
From that point on, Alex, like throughout the day, he's just like, man, I just feel like people are looking at my dick.
People were looking at my dick the whole time.
I was like, I can't attest. I don't know. I don't see what's going on. I think you're just paranoid, man. It's the green suit. It's the Green Man suit. And
Like
any of those
Charlie.
morph suits are not going to be good unless you're wearing something underneath.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my god. But yeah, so one thing I wanted to talk about was we just got back for Blood. So we rolled through, if anyone's watched our squad nights that we do every Monday. We've been playing through Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2, and well, it's not technically a Left 4 Dead sequel. It's
It's Left 4 Dead 3.
It's
Back for Blood.
it's Left 4 Dead 3. But yeah, what do you guys think of it so far?
From the little bit that we played of it, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it just improved on so far. I mean, we only played one mission, so I don't even know what's to come. But I think it improved on the Left 4 Dead formula. I think it's a lot easier to play. You can obviously sprint. You can zoom in on your weapons. Makes it a lot nicer.
Attachments, man.
You can use attachments. So I mean, and these cards that they're implementing, like it's going to be awesome going forward, and then moving up difficulties if we just keep playing it, you know.
Right, exactly. And that's one thing I am looking forward to is like beating the game and then trying to run through it again because we have better stuff. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like that type of, like, if you guys are down, man, I love this game so far. We only played that one night of it and I was enjoying the shit out of it, man. I can't, like you said, I just can't wait to get more cards so we can be better and learn the game and, you know, really know like, oh, we need to have toolkits and like things like that. I just can't wait to play more of it.
And figuring out like what each person is good at and what they want to do like within the system of the game. Cause you know, you gotta have like a healer and like, you know, someone that lures like some of the monsters around. You gotta have like someone with a sniper from what I'm seeing. Like I've been watching videos too. So I mean like you gotta find.
And that's one thing I'm excited for. We all need to like start doing that. Like I saw the same thing. They were like, you need like a shotgunner. Somebody was doing like max damage, you know, a healer, and then somebody like with toolkits and things like that. Like,
yeah, you can get that card that you can get like 2 primary weapons. So that would be really cool.
I can't wait to get that card. I keep seeing that on videos, man. God.
Just to have like an AR and a shotgun.
That would be perfect. Or a sniper,
or a sniper,
sniper and a shotgun. Like, it would be great.
It would be.
I will say my first impressions. It's hard.
Like, it is. It is really hard.
We just got off of Left 4 Dead 2 playing on advanced, which is right before the highest difficulty, and we went in like, okay, we'll do the middle ground. Like, we got this, dude.
Yeah, what they consider normal.
Yeah, it was hard.
And we got our ass kicked.
Even what do they call it? Recruit? Is it called Recruit? The lowest difficulty?
There is no easy in this, dude.
It's so
that's
hard.
the way it seems.
Like that first level felt like advanced on Left 4 Dead 2. Honestly, like we were just. I don't know if it's. I mean, I think a lot of it does have to do is that we're used to the old monsters from Left 4 Dead 2. So all these new ones we don't quite like. We know what like the blobby looking one is. Like we know what it does, but I feel like it does a lot more damage than.
You gotta get away from that boy.
The boomer from Left 4 Dead 2. It didn't really damage you. It just it got you covered in stuff and attracted zombies.
Yeah.
But this one like blows you back and actually does damage to you. So like you actually really have to get rid of it. The big ass thing with the hand. Like, I think freaking like moonwalks towards you and then just crushes you.
That's crazy. And then there's one that's like coming up apparently that's like the snitch, I guess, and he can lure a horde instantly. Like as soon as it alarm, like, as soon as you alarm it, it brings a horde. And apparently you have to be very quick if you try to kill it, or else you just gotta sneak around.
Exactly.
Is there a witch-like zombie?
That's kind of.
Or is it like that? The one that you got
kind of what it
like
reminds me of.
Yeah.
Because like they're saying you need to coordinate your kills with this one, like all shoot it at the same time or throw grenades at it at the same time, like things like that.
One,
yeah.
I still have to watch some of the videos. Yeah. I don't know, man. I love the, like you guys were saying, the expansion of Left 4 Dead. Like just aiming down the sights. You know, there are times where, especially something far away, like it's just nice to be able to aim at what you're actually shooting at and not just hope that one of the bullets hits on it. But
yeah, and I mean it's not required either because they really go with the old Left 4 Dead style where you can just shoot from the hip, and the auto target helps a lot with that too.
It's auto aims. I complain a lot about it.
It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the time I was just shooting from the hip whenever, they were just coming at me. And then when we were just going in the areas for the first time, or if we're kind of above ground, scoping the land, take them out from afar and whatever. But I don't know. It's very interesting, the first act so far.
Yeah, so far. I mean, when you guys got off, I played around in the firing range a little bit. And I noticed like the accuracy of the weapons. It's very random, which can be either good or bad. Like I was looking to see like which guns, like if any of them just did the whole like go up and to the right kind of thing. The M16 seems really accurate. I don't know if did we find one on the ground while we were playing?
I don't think so. I didn't,
because it seems really good from when I was playing with it. But I like how the shotguns they implement some of the Call of Duty mechanics where if you aim down sights with the shotguns, the pellet spread's a lot tighter. So
okay.
it's more like a slug. It's not a slug, but it's like a slug where Like it's a more concentrated amount of damage. And I noticed like the range, it's kind of like Left 4 Dead 2 where it can hit far away. I was trying to back up as far as I could and hit like the farthest like dummy that you could shoot in the firing range, and I was getting hit markers on it. So like even with the at the farthest range, you can still hit stuff with the shotgun, which is nice.
Damn.
But it's just those little things, like and plus like the whole card system, just something else to shoot for instead of just play through the story and redo it.
Exactly. The thing about Left 4 Dead is that it was all like a movie. You know what I mean? It was kind of like a story, so that was really awesome. I know this one has a story as well, but that kind of helped me through it. I mean, it is a decade-old game, if not more than that, right? You know, so it is what it is. It's the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, so I'm very happy about it. I love playing it, especially since we spent the last couple months playing Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
somehow
it makes it that much better.
Somehow I like shooting zombies.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fucking fun, man. I love it.
We played Zombie Army 4 right before we did Left 4 Dead, so we've been kind of doing this kind of style of game for my god, almost a year.
I mean, this looks great too. Like the graphics look great in it too.
It's a great co-op genre.
It just lends itself to what we do.
Get a bunch of buddies together. Like we finally found our shit, and then God bless us with Back 4 Blood. Like,
and it works out where it's like each chapter is like 4 little parts, and then that's what for each time we play. It's nice.
That's the best part about it, is that like the stories are just like broken up in like these little chunks. That's just like a perfect amount of time for a squad night. Like some, especially the shorter ones, like we're done at like 11:30, and we're like, oh, okay, I guess we're done. But then the other ones, the longer ones will run closer to 12 o'clock. But that's not that late. It's kind of nice that we're not like doing the whole like, oh, we're gonna do one more match, are we done? Like, no, we beat the one act and then we're done. It's perfect for old asses. We need some direction.
Need to play. I will quit my job and play full time.
I do want to play golf though. I downloaded PGA and I really do want to play that.
Hey,
you don't want to play with Vern. He whoops your ass,
man.
He whoops. And we played like 2 or 3 times, and every single time I feel like I get better, but man, he still whoops my ass.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm gonna bring it. I can't wait to play with you guys because I'm gonna get like 20 under. I'm gonna try. You know what I mean?
20
I'm
under.
just gonna play to beat Evan and Alex. We're just gonna be competing because you're gonna be way ahead.
Tiger Woods out here,
man. I'm pretty good at it.
You get better?
I'll be competing with Evan.
Last time I heard you were not liking it.
No, I like it. It's hard.
It is hard.
I just fuck up sometimes, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Man.
That's real golf too.
I got muscle memory on that shit by this point. As far as the stick, my thumb's got muscle memory on that shit.
Is it like skate, or like you just like kind of remember exactly what you're supposed to do with your thumb?
Well, all it is go up and down, but like I haven't that like the hard thing is you have to have it a straight line. Okay. You know what I mean? And you have to have the speed correct. Like you have to have the speed.
Is it like a moving bar?
No, it's just you literally just have the controller in your hand. You're like down, up. That's how you swing.
But it's like the actual swing.
You gotta make it straight.
But the trick about it is making it straight or playing with the wind, like things like that. Like so, like I said, I just kind of got muscle memory on it. My thumb just like a Kobe with a jump shot. You know what I mean?
Vernon's like, this is a 5-iron, so I guess I gotta go a little lighter on my thumb on this one.
Go big or go home.
He cracks it every time.
He just uses driver every shot.
Get to the green in 1 or 2.
He goes over the obstacles instead of going around them, like how the course is made.
I mean, I guess I can get that.
Like eagle. Got to the green in 2 on a par 5. Like, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm like on my second swing on the dog leg, like, you son of a bitch.
Wyatt's playing like he actually would while he was out there.
Yeah.
You guys gotta see Wyatt's character. He looks fucking great, man. He looks so funny. I can't wait to see his character.
Hole in Juan.
Hole in Juan. But like when we get to that main menu and it's gonna show all of our characters there, like I can't wait.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to play
golf.
That. That'll be a nice break. Like if we just want something different for a little bit. It's a nice like slice of life. Slice.
Say we beat a level quick. We still have some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why you got yourself a new game today, or recently?
It came out just today.
Oh.
Resident Evil 4. I mean, it's an old game. It's an old ass game.
Yeah.
It's been out before, but man, I've played this game so many times. But it's like I'm playing it for the first time again because you're playing it in a whole different way. Like it's crazy how different it is. Now it's been a while since I've played VR. I mean, I played Beat Saber where you're kind of just stationary doing your thing. The last crazy game I played was Half-Life Alyx, and that's been a while. It's been a couple months. So, I mean, going into this, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go with the smooth controls instead of the snap because that's what I used before, where you're just moving freely. And I got past the village, like the main village where they all gang up on you and everything. I outlasted them. And by that time, I had motion sickness, and I was like, "All right, I gotta save this. I'm done." But it was very fun, man. It was great. The menu where you can your items and everything. It's just like when you pop it up, it actually is like a case right in front of you, and you could move the guns and stuff. But whenever the action takes place, you have your pistol on your hip that you pull, and you actually have to reload it, like put the magazine in and cock it and start shooting. You have a knife on your chest, which I already figured out the cheat code, man. You can hold the knife while you're like,
oh, for
shooting.
real?
Yeah. So like, after you shoot someone, you can just straight knife them and then start shooting again. So like, that's the cheat code. You just got to do that. But then you have a grenade. If you have grenades, that's on your chest, on like the other side of your chest, you can grab. Health is over your left shoulder, like your shotty or other like two-handed weapons over your right shoulder. It's crazy, man. But like I love it. The only thing I don't like about it is like the cutscenes and everything. That's like it pops up just like a little video in front of you. Like it's not in game at all. So I mean, it kind of takes you out of it a little bit.
That sucks a bit though.
Yeah, it takes you out of it.
It should let you like walk through it like Leon, like never show Leon, just be Leon.
Yeah, and another thing, like whenever you're like in the village, whenever you're in the house, you're like pushing the bookcases and the shelves and stuff. When you do that, you have to hold the button down, and then it just cuts to the regular animation of Leon moving.
Oh, so you don't actually move.
You don't actually move.
Oh.
Yeah, no. And I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. I'd like it'd be cool to want to do that. But like the bear traps and everything, you can like move them with your hands. So it's like it's weird that they did that.
Yeah, anyway.
Like opening doors, like some of them you can actually open, some of them are just like cutscene, like you go right in. But overall the action's crazy, man. Just that encounter like with the chainsaw dude chasing me around was nuts. Because like I was run out of ammo, and then you get the shotgun. And the shotgun, man, you actually got to use two hands because you got to like pull the shells out and put it in. And then each time after you shoot, you actually have to sit there and cock it.
Pump it.
And then when you run out, load it again, cock it, and like trying to switch between weapons and stuff. It's crazy when you're on the run trying to do all of these things. And like in VR, it's nuts, man. And I'm looking forward to playing it further because I mean, I kind of know the ins and out of the game. So it'll be interesting how to go through it in VR. It's going to be awesome.
I feel like a game like that would really just show me how screwed I would be in a real life situation, because I feel like I would just fumble everything. Like just thinking about it in like the game.
It makes it so much easier in a way too. Cause I mean, it's hard because you're running around and actually switching between all these things on the fly. But shooting has never been easier because in the normal game, you're just using an analog stick to aim a laser, and this one, man, you're actually aiming with that laser, and it's way easier to get headshots and shoot where you want to shoot, So I mean, that's a plus as well. And man, like I said, holding that knife, you don't have to waste ammo. Shoot them once and then just keep knifing them. They're dead.
It reminds me of like the Modern Warfare 2 like tactical knife, where, like you just like run around and knife people.
But it's just crazy how they're able to do such a thing with like such an old game. Like how like because it is the same graphics in a way, but it fits with VR. Like it's kind of realistic when you're in it, and it's so just cool seeing all the different things like around. Like they had the different sign with like a skull hanging from it and stuff, and you could actually like move the skull, and like putting the like it's awesome just reloading the guns and stuff in the middle of combat. You feel like you're actually there and stuff, and it's super intense.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to like getting to the bosses because that's going to be even wilder, man.
I wonder how much extra work they had to put in just to make it VR related.
I don't know.
Like that, like you said, it's the same graphics, but I mean that there's a whole other element to making it VR where like you're looking around and it's got to be.
I keep getting nervous because of the little boxes that you have to use the knife to break. I know there's snakes in some of them, and they jump at you, like in the old. So I'm just waiting for one of those snakes to jump at me after I break one of these boxes.
Oh my god!
But man, I can't like if they start bringing other games to VR like that, like older games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm all in for it, man.
Man, if you guys could pick a VR game, like a past game, and bring it to VR, what would you want?
Maybe Metal Gear Solid. I don't know. I feel like I would love to play Metal Gear in VR.
I feel like honestly, like any
RPG.
Midnight Club 3 Double Edition.
Mine would be Jumping Flash on the PS1.
Jumping Flash?
Because it was wild then. It was crazy. You like jump like real high in the air.
Oh man!
I just feel like
God of War 1.
God of War.
Imagine God of War just out there like.
See, I'm just thinking like any RPG, like The Witcher. Ghost,
I mean,
so
much
they're not
motion.
newer, but
Batman, like Arkham City or something.
City, bro.
Man, it'd be so much like.
I don't know how you do it.
Talking about this,
all.
Dude.
I don't even know how you would do it.
Sick. It's just too.
Hey, it's just hypothetical. Just talk about what would be fucking awesome in VR, man. That shit would be awesome.
I want a very calm game. Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
you just chilling in a boat.
That game was pretty much VR. Let's be real. Like
that damn dog comes out and laughs at you.
Super Mario Sunshine.
Be so
that
bright.
Would be fun.
Mario Kart VR.
That would be super bright.
Mario would be crazy.
Alex like this.
Dino Crisis would be scary too.
Dino Crisis in VR. What about that?
That'd be nuts.
You walk pretty slow in that. Any game that you like not move a lot or move pretty slow, I think would be good for me.
Ridge Racer.
You want to go slow? Okay.
Oh man, I'm with you, Wyatt. VR games make me motion.
I'm normally good, man. It's just I need to ease into it, get used to it again.
Oh man, I remember playing that Iron Man demo where you could be Iron Man, coming out of that thing so sick, just like, because you're just like,
yeah,
flying around.
Your brain's trying to process all this
before
shit.
was there's like a free roller coaster demo that you can go to different roller coasters, and I got motion sickness on that, bro. I could not do that, and I literally was just sitting.
You're just sitting,
I wasn't standing up or anything. I was just sitting with the thing on.
You're like, whoa.
No,
I got the most motion sickness out of Skyrim, dude. It was just so much. I was just I can't do this.
You're just in another world.
And
it's
sick.
just like that's some crazy shit.
See, I never had an issue with like Half-Life Alyx. I played through that whole game and I was good. Like that was fun. But like
you were in prime VR mode at that time too.
Isn't that indoors too?
Some stuff, and it was also made for VR too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure that also had a hand in it too. This is like an old ass game. They kind of, I don't know how they rigged it to be VR. I don't know what they did, but I don't know. I'll have to ease into it, but maybe I'll just have to get some Dramamine and take some of that and play, or just do the snap turn mode or whatever.
They probably, and I'm not a game designer, but I'd imagine like they made a first-person shooter VR like simulation and then just mapped over the old graphics, like just put the old graphics on these characters, Mm-hmm. That's how I'd imagine they do it. Like
they just slap the VR sticker on it.
Nah,
because like in it, like how like the intercom comes up and it's like Leon talking to people. Mm-hmm. That's actually kind of its own little thing where you actually have to hold the intercom thing and it's like a pad in your hand. And you can actually click on it to like go through the text. But that's pretty cool. And that's what like Metal Gear would be cool with, like the intercom.
The thing.
I would imagine too, like an older game. I mean, again, I'm not a game designer either, but I imagine the code is a lot easier to work with. Like it's less complex. So
I I feel like a lot of games, like you make an engine and then you put what you envision on that engine. So now I feel like VR is kind of the same way. Like they have an engine like that can do it. So now they just put the graphics that they want on that engine in that engine. Because think about like the Blizzard engine. What's it called? Blizzard, right? That's what Battlefield. Like tons of games ran on that engine. You know, they weren't making these games from scratch. They bought it from Blizzard, took the engine, and then put their graphics over these engines. You know, and it ran. You know,
I think a lot. Yeah, because like they have a lot of assets that they can use, but I don't know how any of it works.
Oh, you're right. I don't know how any of it works.
And saving's cool too, because you have the typewriter and it's an actual typewriter, and you can
hit save.
And it's an actual typewriter you can like type on, and then you can hit save, and you can actually like turn the
Dave,
dial,
and then your game doesn't actually save.
Dave, no.
Dave, who the fuck's Dave?
No. And you can actually like turn the like dial and push it and stuff. It's really cool, man. But I'm very impressed with it. I'm looking forward to like the boss fights and some of the other encounters that are coming up.
I'll be looking forward to the like the QTEs when you're doing like the knife fight.
I have no
clue
shit. How they're gonna do that, man.
That's gonna be cool. I can't wait to get into the knife fight with the what's his name? That like
Krauser.
with that long QTE knife fight.
Oh yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with that, or else like I hope they don't make it just a cutscene.
Yeah, man. Fuck, it better not be, man. I want to be in there knife fighting.
Yeah, I want to knife fight him. Make that rebuild the whole thing. Make a boss battle out of it. I want to knife fight this guy.
Listen, I know it's inappropriate. Nobody wants to admit they did this, but I gotta ask. Everybody has tried to look up Ashley's skirt when they played it. Are you gonna try to look up Ashley's skirt? When
they removed it. You didn't see that article?
No.
Apparently, like they like removed those like I don't know what they did, but apparently they removed that kind of shit from the game, so you can't even do it anymore or try to do it anymore. But apparently they removed some other like dialogue or something from it too, I guess. I didn't really look into it, but like I don't really know what they would remove.
What if they removed all the Ashley scenes, like the escort missions, dude? It's gonna be like a short game.
Weird. That's good. That is gonna
short game. You escort Ashley for a real long time.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Trying to do what you're doing, fight all these things, and then taking care of her. Like, come on.
Go. You need to like push her with your actual hand. Come on,
get out! Come, go, go.
She's super irritated.
Yeah. I don't know what other games. I mean, everything I'm thinking of is newer. That I think would.
I mean, Battlefield's coming out here in a week or so, a couple weeks.
I think it comes out like tomorrow.
Does it? Oh my god. Never mind. It comes out tomorrow.
Weeks tomorrow.
I think it comes out like tomorrow.
We kind of pushed that to the back burner a little bit. Yeah,
we'll be getting that when we're done with Back 4 Blood.
There's no way I can get that right now.
Yeah, Alex still got to play Aliens too.
You just see that drop down to like there's only like I forget what the number. It was a pretty low number, but there's like within the thousands of people left playing it. Like that's it. It's like within a couple thousand people are the only people playing it. So we need to do it before they shut the servers down.
That game just came out like last month. Like
that's the game cycle, man. That's how it goes.
We made a mistake. We fucked up.
There's like millions of people playing Back 4 Blood right now.
Yeah. But again, you know, even speaking of Back 4 Blood, like you talk about Turtle Rock Studios, that's who made it, Back 4 Blood.
I think so, yeah.
The game before that one was Evolve, and that ran the same life cycle. Like it was popular for like days.
Yeah, Evolve, man.
And then it
didn't evolve.
It dropped
didn't
off
last.
the face of the mass. Like
yeah, but hopefully they learn from their mistakes.
Oh no, I'm not hating on the thing. I'm just saying the life cycle of some of these games.
That one was like just person versus person, wasn't it? It was kind of like how Friday the 13th was.
No, that one was you were like a squad of 4, and then there was like
against a monster,
big ass monster.
Yeah. It's
the monster was usually a player. Yeah, exactly.
But like, yeah, I mean, it's a little different. Like this is like missions,
sure,
with your friends. But yeah, I understand what you mean. Like, apparently it's causing an issue with Back 4 Blood because it's almost impossible to play alone.
Yeah,
and not only that, apparently it's hard to earn. Like I forget what the name of those
supply
points. I heard you can't earn them.
Apparently you can't.
I saw there's a couple of hacks though.
Yeah, like workarounds.
There's a couple workarounds where you could play solo with some bots and still get supply points, but I don't feel like going through all that.
I went on to try to play Swarm, and I clicked on Swarm, and I had people playing, and the guy said I was one of those dudes with those big old arms, and he said, "Oh, you know why they make them like that?" He's like, "Because you got to grab him by the dick and twist, get him the good old dick twist." This is the first thing he said to me. I was like, okay. It was pretty funny. I muted him like 2 seconds later. But
You're like, oh my god.
Alex is like, nope, I'm not even going to entertain this.
Like,
I've had enough of these shenanigans.
Twist.
It's so fun though. I love that game, man.
It's fun.
It is really fun, man.
I do got to say I'm not interested, and I only played the Swarm Edition mode because you guys weren't on. I'm not super interested in the Swarm mode. Like, I don't want to be the monsters, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I know
I'm
people
only
like
interested in
that.
playing with you guys. To be honest.
Yeah. I mean, here's my internal battle. I had that internal battle. Like, do I play without them? But then I was like, you know what? I bought this fucking game, and I'm gonna get my time out of it. I'm not buying it for play it one day a week, you know. And I get it. So I just didn't go any further. I played the levels we played, and I played that Swarm mode, you know. But I'm playing it, damn it.
No, I feel you
what
on
do you
that,
get?
man.
What,
Especially because it was a full price game.
Yeah.
You said you can't get any more of those supply things, right?
No, I didn't play it alone. I played it like online with people. So if you play just single player, like you click single player,
Gotcha. Okay.
you don't earn supply points. But if you just join somebody's thing, you get supply.
That's so dumb. Like,
yeah, you can't get like
dumb.
new cards and shit without the supply points.
Exactly. So I played it. I played through it again with people. You know.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the best way to farm cards and stuff. You know.
Yeah. That's what I figured. I was like, I'll just go in, do this again. I tried a new character, and I actually liked him a lot. So went in, tried a new character, and moved on. So, but it's fun. I'm having a good time with it.
Wait, so I don't think I unlocked those new characters if I didn't finish that.
I don't think so.
No. Oh, no, you wouldn't have.
That's some bullshit.
Burn, I'll get on with you this weekend. We'll go through it again.
I'm down to go through it, man. Let me know.
Yeah. So we can move on for squad night and not do the same thing again.
Exactly.
We can
I'm definitely down to do that. And we gotta do a review.
Yes. Burn, you pick a movie yet? What am I watching? You gotta say on here.
Okay.
But did you pick one?
But did you pick one on here?
Iffy.
I did suggest one to Wyatt.
Yeah, I saw.
But he said
From what I
it.
remember, it was a good movie.
That's not my point. My point is like I'm trying to find a movie that neither of you have seen. That's what I'm saying. It's impossible for me to pick it because anything pretty much that I'm going to suggest that I haven't seen, one of you two have seen. You know what I mean?
The problem is me and Wyatt kind of have. I mean, we like a lot of the same thing, but we have a different taste in horror. Like I like the dumber shit.
Yeah, so it's like very
the more
wide spectrum.
Yeah, so it's like it's pretty like.
Could either of you name a scary movie that you know of that you haven't seen? Or you're probably way past the point where you go online and look at movies where you're like, to find a scary movie you haven't seen.
That's usually what me and Annette do is go online and look at movies to watch.
I can name a ton I haven't seen. I mean, if we would literally just like click on Peacock and I would scroll through it, I'm sure by like the third row I'd find one that I've never seen before in my life. Like probably never even heard of in my life.
Well, that's what we're gonna do.
Just like scroll through and find like a list of 5 that you think
sound interesting to you. Like make it sound interesting.
Yeah,
a lot of them I don't watch.
It's something that you're actually interested in too. That's the main thing too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick one that you think looks good. Who cares if we've seen it? Pick one that you think's good.
Yeah, pick what you want to watch, man.
Yeah, man.
But my whole point of this review was to be
as long as it's a horror movie.
Nobody has seen it before, so nobody has any prior opinion of it, especially if it's crazy off the wall.
True.
You know what I mean? Just straight review of this movie. Like no.
Yeah. Watch House. You ever see House, Wyatt?
House?
Yeah, I never seen House. You've seen it?
I've seen both of them. We have both. I got both of them for like Christmas the other year.
I've never seen House. I was just thinking of an off the wall fucking like horror.
Point.
Me and her watch a lot of horror movies.
Yeah. I would love for you guys to suggest one because I want to so bad, but this is my problem. You see my dilemma.
I'm trying to think of a horror movie I've never like.
It's hard to think of them.
Yeah, well, because I've never seen them.
Like I said, I'll go and I'll get the options.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and then I'll shoot them to you in the text. Have you seen blah 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 blah? And we'll pick one, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got you.
I'm
Got
definitely
you.
down.
Absolutely.
That'll be the last week here.
So we
What
had,
else?
So we had what were the movies this month that we've all reviewed? This will be the fourth one, right?
Fourth one.
So you had we just
Yeah.
did Halloween Kills. Before that, what were they, Wyatt?
People Under the Stairs.
People Under the Stairs.
Dope movie.
And well, I don't remember what the
Oh.
ones before that.
We did Halloween Kills.
Well, Halloween Kills was last. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the
Um,
first one?
I still can't believe how
Evil
much
Trilogy,
hate that
I'm
movie's
sorry.
Evil
getting.
Dead trilogy.
Yeah, the Evil Dead trilogy,
For some reason,
People
I'm
Under the
thinking
Stairs, and
Fear
Halloween
Street.
Kills so far. Yeah, Fear Street was a little while ago.
Right.
Yeah, Fear Street was cool though.
Halloween Kills.
We've
is
actually
getting
had a
some
run of
shit.
horror movies. So I mean, we had like Psycho Goreman was kind of a
Yeah,
horror comedy.
horror comedy.
Fear Street, Conjuring, Evil Dead, People Under the Stairs, and now Halloween Kills.
And then we got the next one.
Then
Oh,
the next one.
random off the wall one.
Vernon's
I'm
Choice.
telling you, I'm gonna pick one. I'll find one.
Man, I'm
I
looking at
believe
horror.
you.
I'm just looking at a list of horror movies. I haven't seen like half of these, but they don't sound interesting to me. So
That's the problem. You gotta find one that's like, oh, there's a reason I haven't watched this movie. You know what I mean? Like, I can't
Yeah.
just feel like that.
man, I'll figure it out, man.
I'll figure it out.
All right, so I'm getting a little conflicted here, guys.
With what?
So I just read an article today, and I didn't do too much reading on it. It was one of those like you read the headline kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About the 2020 gaming awards coming out. Okay,
2020?
2022 game.
Okay.
2020
I was like,
gaming award. 2021 game. Jesus, the year we're in gaming
What?
awards.
Here.
What year is this?
what year is it? It's almost
What year is
2022.
it?
Okay, so I look at it, and then it says that it's going to premiere in December. So I click on it. I'm like, okay, what are the nominees?
Yeah.
And then they got all the winners listed, like right here, like all of
Really?
it. And I'm like, well, it didn't premiere yet. Like it's got 2 months.
It's
And
not
then you
winners from last year or anything?
I thought that for a second. Listen, it doesn't matter. We're gonna read it, okay? We're gonna go through.
For the either 2020 or 2021 game.
One of them.
It's 20. I don't know, man.
What
It
are
don't
some of the
matter,
games?
though, to be
What are
honest.
some of the games?
When did Doom Eternal come? When did Ghost of Tsushima come?
Last year.
Last year.
Like end of last year? Because I know it does end of last year. Then I don't know, man.
Well, it was like Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us Part 2, Doom Eternal, Animal Crossing. I think that came out last year.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Hades is on there.
80s. I heard that game is great.
It is great. I've played it a bunch, but it says coming December 2021. Like I'm staring
That's
at
just
it,
the new one that's coming.
but it. Then I scroll down, and those are the nominees. You know, never mind. I don't know, man.
But what
Look,
are they?
because if you click on who won Game of the Year 2021, it says Hades. It's so I have to go to 2022. Like, are we rooting Game of the Year 2022?
They don't have
wouldn't make
nominations. They just have the winners.
Yeah, they have all the nominations, but again, they're like older games. Doesn't matter, man. It does.
So we're not gonna
It's-
talk about them.
Well, I can't find it, Evan. It doesn't exist yet.
So
Well,
what-
I see an article that says like the Game Awards Game of the Year predictions so far.
What are they?
Metroid Dread, of
Which
course.
is great. I'm playing that.
Psychonauts 2.
I haven't played it.
I haven't played it because it's on Xbox. It might be on
I think it's
PlayStation.
on PlayStation.
Deathloop, which I do really want to play.
Yeah, me
Here.
too.
Monster Hunter Rise came out. Resident Evil Village, Returnal, and that was it.
Damn, I haven't played any of those.
Yeah, I was
It'd
gonna
be
say
Metal
I
Gear
haven't
for me.
played
I
a
don't,
single
as
one.
much as I like Resident Evil Village, I don't think it's game of the year material. But
it'd be Metroid for me so far.
yeah, I would say probably Metroid is going to win it. Game of the
Alex
year.
has been playing that. You were playing it right before
I-
that one.
I play it. I play a game that people like. Yes.
I heard that Returnal game is really good too.
I don't know what that is.
It's a game on PS5, and it's like a sci-fi first-person shooter. But like every time you die, it takes you back to the beginning, and then you gotta like
it's
mission based. But yeah, it's
the roguelike. Yeah, I saw this. I know what it is. It's like a Hellstorm rogue, like a bullet hell roguelike.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you guys probably talked about it yesterday, but what did everybody think about their opening teams in the NBA?
Pretty good until the fourth quarter, man.
I wish I could say the same.
Steph Curry just out here. I'm like, man, what the fuck? But LeBron did look great. Okay.
LeBron looked good. So did Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Russell.
It was funny. Because because that was the same night that we were doing the podcast that the game was on. Because like you were getting off and you're like, Lakers winning this, we gonna win this shit. I'll see you, talk to you later. Bro. And then like I woke up the next morning and I was like, they lost.
As soon as I started watching the game, we got off and we were up by like 13, 12, something like we were up by like a good amount of points. I get off, I start watching the game. I just watched the lead dissipate down to 5 seconds left, and I was just like, I turned it off, and I'm like, it's goddamn motherfucking Steph Curry. I tried to go to sleep. Like, it's fucking bullshit. Like, trust me, I know. Like, I was so hype on the podcast. I'm like, yeah, Lakers, we whooping ass. To go to bed like that, man. Steph Curry did it. Like I said, that's the shit. Fucking Lakers fans staying up at 10:30, going to bed late.
You said that before we got off too. You're like, life of a Lakers fan, gotta stay up till midnight.
Just to watch a fucking loss. That's the most heartbreaking part of it, man.
That is.
We got a long season.
Bulls game was a little sloppy. Turnovers were a big issue. But defense was on point. Some of these players out here balling. Zach LaVine, man. Amazing first game. You know, like 35 points, like 7 rebounds. Great game. But I think they'll get it figured out. You know, it's just team chemistry at this point, getting everything. It was they just had a lot of turnovers was the problem, and they were missing a lot of open shots. So I mean, I think they'll get that figured out. But it was a good game. Got a dub.
Oh yeah. So you were losing at first, and I was worried about it.
Yeah, we were trailing for a good bit of the game, and then they're like, Zach LaVine, he's like, all right,
never mind, I got this.
I got to start doing this, doing my job here.
I don't think the Nets suck. I think the Bucks are just that good.
Yeah. Bro, you guys had a lot of turnovers too, like the Bulls. I was watching the game.
Nobody except Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Patty Mills did anything. Like, there were some players that had like 25 minutes and had 2 points, and that's unacceptable.
Well, it's a long season, man.
Yeah, long season.
Get out. Bring Kyrie back. Just kidding.
Get out.
Just look at Russ. Russ didn't have a good game.
Yeah, Russ had a terrible game, but
I hate Russ. This is not a good comparison.
LeBron always has. All good, man. It's a long season. That's what LeBron said.
I hope he always has terrible games.
No, he's gonna have great games. I just know now not to put the over on his points. So I'm you know,
we learned something.
I learned something from that game. That's if anything, you know.
I
didn't even bet this game tonight because I was like, it's not worth it.
I think we play Friday. I think we play tonight technically.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we play Friday. The Sixers.
Don't we play y'all Christmas Day?
We do play Christmas Day. We do.
We 0-1 this week, Vern.
I know, man. That's some bullshit, right?
Browns won. We picked the Broncos to win this game.
We did.
I'd have picked the Broncos because what's his name wasn't supposed to play. I'd have picked the Broncos too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of injuries on the field, man.
I don't even look.
At least we're both 0-1.
Exactly.
Not one or the other.
At least if I'm a loser, you're a loser.
Well, we keep track of our records, man.
I know.
1 week makes a difference, man.
Yeah. This motherfucker went 15-1 1 week and changed everything on me. I'm like, God damn. I was winning by 3 games. This motherfucker's just switched up everything on me.
Dude,
now I'm up by 2 games.
So I'm like really heavily invested in this game only because I'm second place, and if Alex loses, I go in first.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose too, man.
Dude, Dearness Johnson, on the Browns. Dude, he's gotten a cumulative 4.1 points this whole season. 40 points tonight.
Oh my god.
Not on
Is
my
you
team.
against him?
No, this is
No, he's got him.
whoever cooking with the pot is.
Oh,
Wait, did he
shit,
start
that was
him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jake with the fucking crafty move there, man.
That's
Jake with the super crafty move.
1,000
Not like that
IQ
Duke
play
shot or,
apparently. Dude had
his Kareem
4
Hunt Nick
points in
Jumper out.
6 weeks, and he busts out 10 times that. It was
Oh
like
my
I wasn't a
God.
shoo-in, but I'm like I feel good about this, and now I'm like, now I'm
Dude,
behind.
with like a backup quarterback in, I put OBJ in. I was like, oh, he's gonna throw to his superstars. Nope.
Yeah, dude,
Didn't give a shit
this is
about
my
a
bad
superstar.
bye week. So I have Eckler,
Yeah,
Herbert, and
mine too.
Robinson all out this week. So
Yeah.
I'm
We're
stuck
gonna start
with,
hitting those weeks now.
I hope
We're like,
my
shit.
little pickup works out. I went and scooped Zach Ertz off waivers. Hopefully he's
Yes.
a big part of that Arizona.
and my
Let's
backup
try.
quarterback.
But in first place, they won't let me pick anybody up. I mean, they will, but you guys get everybody. Damn it!
I'm like, I'm
'Cause
probably
I
gonna
put
be
in-
lower this week.
I put
Well,
in
I'm
for
lower
Zach.
now.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about this because Joe
I'm
Burrow
fifth.
is my
Fifth in the
backup. And he's
league.
playing Baltimore. This isn't looking good.
I don't even got a backup quarterback, man.
What are you gonna do in your bye week?
I'm gonna pick one up off the waiver wires. Like, fuck it.
See, I'm actually kind of bummed because like I had one of the best kickers, and I had to
I'm
give
not
him
gonna
up 'cause
lie. I
my
don't have
kicker
a
was on
backup
bye week
quarterback
too.
either.
It was freaking Dallas.
Well, Vernon, I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna drop Derek Carr after this week because Dak will be off his bye week then. So
There we go.
he'll be sitting somewhere.
Who's he playing week 9? That's all I care about.
Yeah, I don't know. Derek Carr is running my
Say,
shit
I,
right
don't have-
now.
I used to have a backup, but I haven't for a week or two now.
There ain't nobody
I got
worse.
Tom Brady, baby. This motherfucker's the number 2 player in the league right now as far as fantasy points. Let me
Why
see.
I got
you don't
Lamar.
have someone in your
Number 2?
running? Oh no, that's Jordan. Never mind. I forgot. You don't have Russell
Yeah, I was
Wilson.
gonna say I got someone in there. I have some people on some buys, but I had to fill some holes. But man, I got starters.
Jordan's missing
Dude,
a
I
running
haven't
back
had the
right now.
buys hit me yet. I haven't had a single one hit me yet.
Ugh,
This is a bad week for me.
this is a rough one. For
This
me
is
too.
my like terrible week. I'm missing my
This
star
past
running back
one,
and
I
my
think
star
I'm good this
quarterback. This is not good.
Vernon, make up some ground. Let's go. I'm the fucking Broncos of the league.
Yeah, I'm good this week. But
I went 3-0 and then fucking lost 3 straight. I'm the Bronco. Wait, that's like Alex. What you said you were realizing like what team you were in the other league.
I was 3-0, and like, but I had like the second to lowest point total.
Right.
And I was like, I'm the Broncos. I'm still second in the
apparently,
league.
Alec Baldwin killed a dude. Breaking news.
What?
What?
Yeah, Alec Baldwin killed a cinematographer on the set of a film. It was an accident. He didn't go out here and murder this dude.
Whoa, still.
Similar to The Crow, Alec Baldwin discharged a prop firearm on the set of his new film, resulting in the death of a cinematographer and the severe injury of director.
Bro, that's manslaughter, even if it's an accident.
That's
Holy
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, similar to Brandon Lee in The Crow. He died because of a prop gun, like something got lodged in the gun and shot.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck are prop guns shooting?
Yeah,
I
So-
understand why prop guns
I
are
didn't like. I
shooting
saw the
back
story
then.
earlier, but now it comes out with Alec Baldwin that did it. I was like, holy shit!
Listen, I
Damn.
understand why they would do it back then, but we have fucking like modern technology. I could just CGI bullets in there.
I
The
know.
fuck are they
Like,
still shooting shit off for?
holy
That's
shit.
crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Right? Imagine that happening, bro. Like you accidentally kill someone. Oh my god, that'd be nuts.
Oh my
I don't
god.
like it.
Like,
I don't even know what to say.
What
That's
was the
some crazy
movie?
shit,
That's
man.
crazy.
what movie?
I don't
was
know.
It doesn't say.
Didn't say what it was, unfortunately.
Alec
But
Baldwin.
apparently, Alec Baldwin, that sucks.
Yeah, jeez. He's been in a lot of stuff lately.
I used to like him on 30 Rock.
Hey, he's
30
okay
Rock
on
was
30 Rock.
funny.
30 Rock was funny. He wasn't my favorite part of it, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's funny.
Tracy Morgan was my favorite part of 30 Rock. But he was also in Beetlejuice, and I fucking love Beetlejuice, man.
He's the voice in.
Oh wow.
Boss Baby.
It wasn't
And I
even.
actually like- I
Never
like
seen
Boss
Boss
Baby.
Baby.
It
For
was
real?
I can't
the
see the
director of
voice.
I
photography
didn't know
that
he
he
was the
shot.
voice of that shit.
Yeah, he's the voice of the baby.
That's funny as shit, bro. Because like I've watched that with Kai before. You
I
know?
watched it. It's actually it's fine. You know,
Yeah.
like you watch these kids movies nowadays, and like I get it, they're not for me, but like you know, they're fine.
Exactly.
They're funny. I like them.
I like to admire the like artistic edge of it, like how well some of the CGI is in it, as far as like just or animation. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
especially like the Pixar ones. Like I'd like to see how it's progressed so much.
I basically force my children to watch movies that I liked growing up, so I think it's only fair that then they want to watch a
Respect
movie.
the art. They
Like-
hand drew this shit.
That is me, man. I'm like, this, you don't even get it. Like, what are you talking about? Like, so I feel like when they want to watch a dumb movie, I watched Spirit with fucking Freya the other day about that horse, and I was just like, but
I
not
don't think I've
like,
ever seen it, but I
not
know
like
of.
the one that came out when we were kids, like the new one.
Oh,
and
they
like,
redid it.
oh man, it's like a franchise now. There's like a show on
Oh.
Netflix and stuff. There's horses they sell. It's a whole thing
Damn.
now. There's like this little girl that owns him now. And anyway, it's not even the point. It was terrible for me because I'm an adult watching it, but I was just like so bored during this whole movie. I was just like, this one's rough. And a lot of my kids movies aren't that rough, but like this one's rough. It was rough.
You're like, I hope this is only like 79 minutes.
I know. Like, please be a short one. Please
What's the
be a short one.
runtime on this?
Yeah.
I think me and Kai are gonna go see Eternals tomorrow. Well, when this comes out today, you know what I mean.
Oh, does it come out
Oh.
already? Damn.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
man.
it's out. I think it's out, right?
I didn't know it was coming out already. Damn.
Hold up a second.
Shang Tsung, or damn, if I wanted to call him Shang Tsung so bad.
Shang-
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, Shang. I wanted to say it. That's why I
Your
said Tsung.
soul is mine.
Oh no, it's not out yet.
Yeah, I'd say that'd be so fast.
November 5th, so a couple weeks. So me and him plan on going to movies tomorrow anyway. So we'll go see Shang-Chi or something. Or
See Venom.
Yeah.
I want to see Venom
Ooh.
more than I want to see, and I do want to see Shang-Chi, but I want to see Venom.
Yeah, I'll let him decide which one we go watch tomorrow. But we're gonna go see something tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm super excited.
Dope, man. I haven't been to a movie theater in a while. I need to go back too.
Last time I was before the pandemic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Last one
Well,
was Halloween Kills, man. It was awesome. I want to go see Dune in theaters.
Yeah, that shit looks really
Looks
cool.
going to be super cinematic.
Yeah.
It does look cool. Speaking of just Venom, I saw a movie with Woody Harrelson, Natural Born Killers, and I know it's super famous.
Crazy.
That movie's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how they ever were allowed to make that movie. It was
Oh
crazy,
my
dude.
God, like I was watching it, like seriously, I'm with why, like how is this made? Like holy shit! But I looked
I've
at it, I
That was
was
never
like
like,
seen
written
it.
by Tarantino.
yeah,
and-
apparently people got sued and shit for it because
Oh, I'd
like,
imagine-
they were saying it was causing teenagers to kill people and stuff.
What?
I imagine, bro, it's a fucked up movie.
It
That's
is.
like Woody Harrelson, Juliette Lewis,
yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. is in it.
yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. It's just about these like cold-blooded killers that are just nuts.
They're just like
insane.
going across like America, just like killing people. Just
What
like
the fuck?
they have like
That's it?
140 body
I've only
counts.
seen it once because it was like in high school where I was going around trying to find all these crazy movies and stuff. And of course, Natural Born Killers is on that list. And I just remember like watching. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Because it's like it's a bad acid trip of a movie too.
Yeah,
like
it's
the
got all
visuals
kinds of
and
colors and
colors.
shit. And
Yeah, it's
It-
like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. If you just
But murder.
threw, super violent murderers in it.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
That
I
sounds
do got to
crazy.
say, it's got the great Tarantino writing though. Like there are some
Yeah.
scenes that are just talking that I was like, wow, like this is good. You know, like Tarantino is one of the only directors that really like sucks me in with just like his nonsense conversation. He knows how to write dialogue. He knows how
Yeah.
to like write people bouncing off each other. And I was just like, damn, like this is good, you know? So
it is very well written.
it was well written. It was
It's-
just a
it's
wild movie.
One wild ride. It's been
it's-
quite a long time since I've seen it.
It's like the Joker. It's like one of those movies that like is totally worth the watch. I don't know if I'd ever watch it again. You know,
Yeah, I
like,
still haven't watched it a second time. I remember
Yeah.
watching that and just feeling like, whoa.
Like, I don't even know if I need to watch. It's maybe not as bad as the Joker's. The Joker's more internal. This is definitely just about psychopaths.
Yeah.
But like, it does make you like stop and you're just like, Jesus Christ, you know. It's actually like a social commentary on like how people, especially back then, not so much nowadays, used to like almost idolize serial killers. You know, like Charles Manson is famous, so famous that we know who he is today still.
Yeah.
And he's a serial killer, you know, like he shouldn't be that famous. And that's kind of
I think they're
look at like Ted Bundy. Like that was a big thing.
Ted Bundy, Dahmer, like they're making tons of series and movies on them here in the past couple years too.
Sure.
But yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, people like love these people in the movie. Like all the kids and stuff, like love them. You know, they're like rooting for them and stuff.
Yeah, and then they go to prison and shit.
Yeah, which I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, and then it gets even more crazy from there.
Yeah, after they get caught and go to prison, it gets crazier.
Yeah.
Do they just?
I just remember like Tommy Lee Jones is nuts, and he has that little pencil thin mustache.
Dude, Tommy Lee Jones and Robert Downey Jr. are hilarious in it. And like I saw Robert Downey Jr. He's got like this thick Australian accent. He's talking in the whole time. And
yeah.
Is this Iron Man? What's Iron Man doing?
What the fuck?
What's Iron Man doing here?
Hiding from Pepper.
Picked the wrong place.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good movie. There's another good movie I like with Robert Downey Jr. in a minute. I don't know if you ever saw it. It's called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and it's him and Val Kilmer in it. Yeah. It's really good. It's really funny too.
Yeah.
But it's like about just like a dude that like witnesses a murder, and then like it's like the people are kind of coming after him from there, and you know the cop is played by Val Kilmer who helps him, and like it's a kind of part of a story, but he's like gay Tony or whatever. And like that's part of the story, but like it's so funny seeing Val Kilmer play this weird eccentric cop in a way, and then Robert Downey Jr. there. Like I don't know, it's kind of in a way like I wouldn't say it's similar, but have you ever seen Due Date with Robert Downey Jr. with RDJ and Zach Galifianakis?
Yeah,
that movie's funny as hell too.
It is pretty funny.
It's pretty funny, yeah.
Like a buddy movie.
That's another one I think I've only seen once.
I don't know if it's that funny to warn a second time. Like I don't know if I saw it and was like, "Ha, hilarious!" You know, I was like,
right. I was like happy to see it.
It was fine.
You know what I mean? But like, the only way I would probably watch it again is if I was watching it with somebody for the first time. Like, you know what I mean? But I probably wouldn't watch it like by myself.
I think the only scene I even like remember from it is when they get in the car accident. And he was limp, and like Robert Downey Jr. was all pissed off at him, and he was like, "I was limp the whole time, so I'm fine." Like, and that's the only scene I really remember.
The only scene I remember that is funny though. The only scene I remember is whenever he like gets RDJ to smoke with him, smoke the medical marijuana with him, and they're listening to Pink Floyd. And then they're like just zoomed out, and then it just shows the dog just chilling in the back seat with like its eyes like super low, and like RDJ's going through like this crisis, like he just keeps thinking about different things, and he's like, shh.
No,
it's pretty funny though. Yeah, but I agree with you.
I don't even think Zach Galifianakis is that funny of a guy. Period. Like the Hangovers are funny. And
he's like a situational funny.
Yeah. Even Between Two Ferns is like sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it's just like it's not weird necessarily. It's just like you know,
just not
but
my
like
humor, maybe.
Some of his shit is pretty funny as far as like when he catches me off guard. You know what I mean? Like, but some of it's like he's just being stupid. You know what I mean?
We don't even really see him much anymore.
Yeah,
I think he still does Between Two Ferns. I think they still come out, or maybe I'm just so far behind.
That's the last thing I've seen him in.
Yeah,
I like the one with Obama. That was cool.
I like the one with Jennifer Lawrence. It's one of my favorites.
I like the one with Brad Pitt too. To be honest, that was funny as shit because he gets all bad at him.
He does say some funny shit at him,
but like that's what I mean. It's not bang 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 bang. It's some of it's just like this is why I'm not watching this.
I gotta say that it's probably my favorite Zach Galifianakis stuff because even The Hangover, like just the first one, I think's funny. The rest of them are like, I don't care, you know.
Yeah, the first one's pretty good though, as far as
first
like
one's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
What it was. It was. I love that movie.
Oh, yo, he is in a. I was checking what he's been doing lately. One, he's Felix in Bob's Burgers and Chet in Bob's Burgers. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. And he's the Grat Toad in Big Mouth, and I think Big Mouth's hilarious too.
Oh shit!
See, I haven't watched that.
I've only
I
watched a couple episodes of it.
I like Big Mouth. I think it's funny. I think
Curb premieres on Sunday. The new season
Yeah?
of Curb comes
I
out.
gotta, I
The
still
first
gotta catch
episode.
up.
I'm excited, man.
Oh, he's the Joker in the Lego Batman movies too.
That
Really?
that ranked pretty high on a list I saw the other day, Wyatt, on like the top. It was like the top 100 shows of the century or something.
'Cause it's
far.
hilarious.
It is hilarious.
To be
Fucking
fair,
hilarious.
the list was extremely biased because it was like a BBC list, and I think like 5 of the top 10 were like BBC exclusives. Like,
I mean, it's
but-
an HBO. It's an HBO.
but there
exclusive.
were some legit ones. Like Breaking Bad was number 3. The Wire I think was number 1. Like they were.
Yeah.
Breaking
Seems
Bad
like
and The
most
Wire
things.
are the greatest shows ever.
No, I think
Yeah.
they had Watchmen above Breaking Bad. So
Really?
mhm.
Jeez.
I think it
I
went.
still need to
yeah.
watch that.
But then they had the UK office like 30 spots above the US office, and I'm like,
I can't go for that.
I know humor is subjective, but I feel like,
Yeah, I'm saying that's where The Office came from, man.
well, yeah,
I
but
heard
that
the
doesn't
UK
make it
Office
funnier.
is a huge
Like-
success.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huge success.
Maybe you're being biased.
Maybe.
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
We're
I
all
feel like
being
you're being
biased.
biased.
We're all biased. We don't even know it.
Curb
Yeah,
is
every list
fucking
is-
hilarious, though.
Curb
I
is fun.
totally agree. I love it.
It's like all the cynical humor of, and I don't know if you like Seinfeld, but it's all the cynical of humor in Seinfeld just wrapped up.
We've been rolling through Seinfeld since it went on Netflix.
I
now.
love Seinfeld.
Like we've been
too,
watching, and I never used to like Seinfeld.
I
Like I
love
always
Seinfeld.
avoided it because like every time I would watch it, I was like, "This is fucking dumb. Like this is
No
not
way.
funny."
It's funny.
But bro, we watched on Hulu like last year, and then this year we're watching it again, and I'm even more into it this second time because like you're seeing like the inside jokes that keep coming back, and then like little Easter eggs. But no, it's just a funny show. It's just a show about nothing, just like Curb. And I think
Uh,
Curb got me into Seinfeld because it's kind of the similar humor. It's like
it's the less tame version of Seinfeld. Seinfeld
Yeah.
has a lot of Jerry humor in it, and Jerry
yeah,
humor's fine,
that's-
but like
yeah,
Curb is George Costanza. Like it's just like him as a character off on the races.
Larry
You
is
know?
so fucking funny in it though. Like the way he plays it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think just the way that both shows are, where it's like it starts with the story and then he does something, which snowballs into this, which does this, and then it comes back on him at the very end somehow and
Always.
ruins everything. And like every episode. And then like there's a formula to it. You just don't know what they're going to be doing each episode. Someone's going to end up calling him like a bald fuck. Or like,
Wanda Sykes is gonna come out and yell at him.
yeah, or like Susie's gonna tell him to get the fuck out of his out
Oh
of
my
the
god.
house.
Susie might
Every
be my
episode,
favorite
it's like,
character.
get the fuck out of here.
Fuck you, Larry.
Fuck you, Larry. Bald
Fuck
ass.
you, Larry.
Susie might be my. She's like, I don't know what you guys are up to, but I know it's something, and I'm gonna get you, you bald fuck. Like I know.
Dude, like one of my favorite Susie moments is whenever they buy the new house. I don't know if you got to this yet, but like,
The tour.
yeah, and she's like, "You want to get a tour?" He's like, "No, I'm good."
I'm
And she's like, "You don't want a tour?" He's like, "No, it's a house. I don't
I've
need a
seen it."
tour." And she's like, "Get the fuck out! You
Get the
you
fuck out,
think
Larry.
you're too good for my house? Get the fuck out, bald
I
asshole!
think that
Get out
was
of
the
here."
scene I turned to her since then. I think she's my favorite character.
She's great, dude.
I need to start watching that shit, man. I've only
Oh,
seen
fuck,
clips.
get outta here.
I've seen a lot of clips, but I've only seen clips of the show, and I need context.
My
yeah.
my only suggestion with the movie is it's like The Office. Get through the first season. Power
Yeah,
through the
season.
first
It's still funny, but it's definitely
funny.
slower than-
It's
Yeah.
like the first season is again like The Office. You don't like Larry in the first scene. Like you're like, Larry, you're a fucking asshole. Like stop it.
yeah.
But then it starts like rolling into where they start making him more likable, and you're
Yeah,
like,
he's a likable
all right.
asshole because
Yeah,
he
he's
just speaks
likable.
everything that's on his mind. And then
Yeah.
whenever they get offended, and the thing is, they always make people like blow up even more than like
Sure, yeah.
even more than you outrageous like reactions from some of these people. And he's just like, "What? What? I don't see what the
What?
problem was." And he was like- Yo, it's great. The last season, like John Hamm's following him around because he's supposed to play Larry David, like a Larry David type character in a movie. And by like the end of the season, like it's him dressed up as Larry with Larry, and they're just acting like just like each other, and then they're bouncing off each other at dinner, and they both get kicked out. And like Larry, get the fuck out of here! And they're like, take the other Larry with you. And he's like, kicking me out too. And they're like, hey, we're getting kicked out.
It is
I gotta
so
see
funny.
it.
Dude, like it's like Sunny, where how like there's 10 seasons now, there's 11 seasons with it. Sunny's at like 14 now,
Yeah.
but each season is just as funny as the last one. Like it's I haven't, other than like maybe Alex says the first season's a little slow, but man, it's still funny. And I don't think there's a bad season of Curb, just like I don't really think there's a bad season of Sunny either. There's just
but my
consistently
takeaway
funny.
with the like, I like the first season of even Always Sunny, but it's just it's hard to get in from there, you know. Like if it was in a vacuum and that was the only season, I would say it's not a good show. Like I'd be like, it's fine, you know. Like now in the whole picture, I think it's a good show, you know.
It gets so much better.
I
It's
feel
so
like
much-
most comedies, they just need that little bit of time to just like to
You gotta
get it all
develop the
together.
characters.
yeah.
Not even
Exactly.
that, you just gotta refine it. Like again, The Office, like
Parks and
Michael's
Rec,
a
too.
fucking
Michael
dickhead
is
in the first
unbearable
season.
the first
He's
season.
unbearable in the first season.
Like he has his
It-
moments,
it
but
took-
it's like
it
there's
took a while to
scenes where you're
refine
just
him.
like, I don't like you at all. Like you were the
Yeah, they
absolute
turn him into the
worst.
lovable idiot.
Exactly.
Like by the second
It-
season, like not even like 2 episodes into the second season, he's a totally different character.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
they
Same
just-
thing with Leslie Knope in
Yep.
Parks and Rec. She was, oh my gosh, she's like so annoying in the
Yeah.
first like season.
Yeah,
like, from there on out,
eventually
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like that leader. She's the one that cares about it, and like she's just like
you're
lovable
like,
at that.
"Aw."
Love her.
You
At that
know,
point.
you
Yeah,
want to see her succeed. That's one
Exactly.
show I did watch the whole way through. I really like
Oh,
Parks.
that
Yeah,
is another
exactly.
hilarious show.
it's the same thing with like even like drama shows too. Like it's hard getting through that first season because it's all character development. It's set up. Yeah, there's some crazy stuff here and there, but it's probably gonna be a drag to go through unless it's like a one-off show. You know, where
Yeah.
you're getting one arc in one season.
Yeah. Yeah, I would
TV's
say,
hard. It's hard to write it.
Hard to write, man.
Yeah. I don't know,
I saw a
man.
thing on YouTube. It was like Matt and Trey Parker from South Park. They did like a writing class in like Colorado or something, and they were just saying the best way to write a script for like a show or something is like what I was saying with how Seinfeld is, where it's like you have an idea, you have a premise. Where does this go from here? This has an effect. What does this cause from here? And it's like, but this happens. But like they kind of explain, they definitely go in depth with it, but they just kind of had a way of explaining it where it makes sense, where like, okay, yeah, that you want a show that does that. It progresses. It doesn't go just in a straight line. You know, you have all sorts of ups and downs throughout the whole
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
And it was really cool.
Come into a resolution.
Exactly. Yeah. You have to have some sort of arc, and you have to have something like, you know, cause and effect with throughout
Mhm.
the episode with what's going on in that way. And that's what makes a good show. You can't just have like filler, just like just nothing going on, nothing that escalates anything. I mean, I guess maybe in some isolated situations that works, but you have to have good writing in that case.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like Family Guy with like the cutaways and stuff. Like, but that's also kind
Yeah.
of the gimmick of it.
Yeah. I
Sure,
mean,
but Family Guy was also one of the most popular shows on TV for
Years.
4
Yeah.
years, 5 years. You know, like it might be tired and old now, but like let's not bash on Family Guy. That had it
Yeah.
had its moment in the show.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like, it's one of those shows where like that was a show that could pull off those like nonsense like filler parts, because that was kind of the gimmick of it, where they would cut away to this like, you know, completely.
I'm
off story.
surprised to hear though that you say it was Trey Stone and Matt Parker, because
yeah.
I would say South Park's another show that's just kind of nonsense, you know, like the cause that they're saying doesn't like make a believable effect for me. Not that South Park's not hilarious, but
Yeah, I understand.
It's
what
like
you're saying.
it's like throwing shit in a wall and being like, like funny because it's so outrageous, not because it's like believable, like a story, like a good story. It's
Yeah.
just like the most outrageous shit they can get away with saying little kids. That's what their humor comes from.
I mean, I was gonna bring up like a movie example. It's one of my favorite movies is like Dazed and Confused. Literally, that movie, there really isn't anything that happens throughout the
Slice
whole
of
movie.
life.
It's just it's what Quentin Tarantino calls a hangout movie, where you're just hanging out with these characters for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because really nothing happens. It just goes between these like just sets of characters going about their day, and the writing, the music, the atmosphere about it all works. It makes the film. It doesn't make it boring.
Yeah.
In any way.
Like Freaks and Geeks or something, like it's just something you're just there with them.
But there really isn't like an overall problem or an arc or any type of thing. It's all just one evening, like the last day of school for these kids. But like there really isn't anything going on throughout the whole thing. It's just them hanging out, going like planning to go to a party and all this. And like, I don't know. And it's one of the few examples that really works because that's a popular movie. But I can't really think of too many other movies that does it like that. That's successful, at least,
Yeah, that's like absolutely nothing, but in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how Dazed and Confused was received at the time, so I can't speak for that. But I mean, I know it's a cult classic now. But yeah.
Well, I actually had a little science fact for you guys, a little story that happened. I was actually about to say it, and then Wyatt came in with this crazy breaking news that kind of overshadowed that.
Yeah, sorry to break it down. I just thought it was breaking that Alec Baldwin killed someone.
That's holy crazy. Shit. Oh, that's wild. We'll have more to hear about that, I'm sure.
Heard it here first.
Heard it here first.
I broke the news. Even though it comes out in 2 days, we broke it.
You heard it here first, but we heard it from NPR before that.
Don't out the sources.
Nah, I got a radio in from Alec Baldwin's people telling me that he accidentally shot someone.
Are you live right now?
Are you live?
We're recording now.
Oops. With how Christopher Columbus was the first person to discover America and how it was believed that the Vikings came before him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess recently, this article came out today, but they actually took trees that were found in some of these supposed like Nordic settlements that they dated the trees that I guess were shown to be cut with metal objects that the natives at the time didn't actually use. But they actually pinpointed it to the exact date that Leif Erikson was in America in the year 1021, like 400 years before Christopher Columbus. Officially.
Happy Leif Erikson Day.
Yeah.
Leif Erikson.
But yeah, it is like they actually have official scientific proof that nearly 500 years before Christopher Columbus sailed to America, European settlers were here. I knew.
Let's name it Leif Erikson Day now instead of Columbus
real?
Day.
Yeah.
Like I think we should, honestly, because
SpongeBob was ahead of its time.
I totally put on a Viking helmet for a day.
Yeah, I mean, Talk Like a Pirate Day exists. Like, come on now.
Yeah, we just
somebody's not going to be okay with it.
It just happens to be on Columbus Day. That's all.
It'll be a movement.
Yeah, let's start the movement right here.
To be honest, I don't think it would be that hard. I think most people are getting on board with the whole like
indigenous people.
Yeah. That's going to be one of our next T-shirts. Leif Erikson Day.
Who's
exactly?
Who would be again? I guess yeah.
Just like Leif Erikson, like an illustration of him with his foot on Christopher Columbus.
I bet that exists, Wyatt.
I'm sure.
I bet.
But he's gonna be holding a Viking or an American flag.
It's gonna be funny. Have a picture like with the camera in front of him. You know what I mean? With his boat in front of Christopher Columbus' boat. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like, he got there first, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see.
That'll be a T-shirt.
We
celebrate Leif Erikson Day around here.
Around these parts.
I
don't see a picture of him stomping on Christopher Columbus's head, but lots of SpongeBob.
Lots of SpongeBob.
There's like a chart that's like it has like Leif Erikson and then Christopher Columbus with like check marks and like X's beside it. But let's see.
Be the forefront of the movement.
SpongeBob. Oh, I'm sorry, Leif Erikson. Just looking at the picture. Got to North America, was a cool Viking. Did not pillage the Caribbean or the Caribbean.
That's it. That's on the T-shirt. Got to America, was a cool Viking.
Was a cool Viking.
That's it. And
October 11th. That's Leif Erikson
got to
Day.
America, was a cool Viking, and then it's just a picture.
Is it an actual holiday though?
No, Columbus Day. October 11th. That's going to be Leif Erikson Day.
So this time next year, we just gonna have to post Happy Leif Erikson Day on all of our shit.
It is an actual
Start
holiday though.
What day is it?
October 9th.
That's some bullshit.
It
I
honors
guess because he got there first.
Leif
Yes,
Erikson.
because he got there first, couple days before.
couple days before.
The Norse explorer who led the first Europeans thought to have set foot in the continental North America. Not thought, proven now.
Make
Wikipedia
a
needs to
video
update
about
this.
it too. It'd be so easy. It'd be so easy. We could just get one of us dressed up as Leif Erikson and one dressed up as like fancy old Christopher Columbus, and that's how we're gonna promote the T-shirt. It's like Columbus gets off his boat. We could just have someone walking by the shore, just like, "Oh, look at this land," and then it's like, "I got here first." And he just swings the axe and kills Christopher Columbus or something, something outrageous. But like, that'd be hilarious, bro.
That shit would be
Just
funny.
like some video of like Columbus getting there, Leif Erikson's already just chilling. What's up?
Kind of funny. So it was chosen on October 9th for no particular reason other than the ship Restoration coming from Stavanger, Norway, arrived in New York Harbor on October 9th. That's it. Like
New York.
It was a Norwegian ship that came to New York that began a wave of immigration from Norway to America. It just happened to show up October 9th, which just happens to be like right before Columbus Day. What are the odds of that?
It's fate.
It is fate. Now we just need to eradicate Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't realize it was an actual holiday. Good for him.
Good for
I bet he
Leif
was a
Erikson.
terrible person too.
Probably everybody back then was.
Yeah, I mean, trying to go and rape and pillage, I suppose.
Probably, like the Vikings did, but
That was
there's no
the time.
proof of it. He didn't keep a journal of it that we could read later on, like some
As
other.
far as we know, Leif
asshole.
Erikson was a mighty cool Viking. Like
Yeah,
we said
that's
before.
what I read.
That's what Evan just read. I believe everything, but
Everybody was a terrible
gotta be
person
true.
back then.
Who knows?
Everyone
That's
really
how
did.
it worked.
everyone was cool, man.
Everyone was cool.
Except Christopher Columbus. That dude was an asshole. We have
Yeah.
documented proof this dude was an asshole. I don't know
Dude.
much about Leif Erikson, but he's
Christopher Columbus-
he's a
he's no-
better man than Christopher Columbus.
Christopher Columbus was no Leif
out
Erikson.
there, out there
Yeah.
doing his job. I feel bad for Christopher Columbus.
He was
Don't
half
feel
the
bad
man
for
Leif
Christopher
Erikson was,
Columbus.
discovering land like that.
Bro, he was just out doing his job.
He did a piss poor job.
Yeah, he found
He found
fucking
the
Middle
wrong
America,
damn
Central
continent.
America.
Took credit for someone else's discovery.
And then he
I
murdered
did
all
it.
the people that he found.
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus.
Single-handedly.
That Leif
did
Erikson's like, I can't deal with it. I
single-handedly
can't
do it.
watch this. He's such a good man. He's like, I can't watch this. This
Exactly.
man's ruining this land.
No, my
Crazy,
people,
man.
don't do this, but take their
I
treasures
gotta
if you
get
do.
out of here.
Take their treasures.
Man.
He was probably pretty mean too because he was a Viking.
The fact though that he like wrote down everything. Him and John Smith, they can go together and fuck off. Oh,
I don't know, but I'm about to hop on. It's getting pretty late, guys.
Yeah, on that note, we can sail to bed.
Mhm.
That was cheesy. I'm sorry.
Sweet dreams.
Good night, sweet prince.
I was just thinking that. Ugh. That's another SpongeBob reference, isn't it?
I mean, it's from some other shit, but maybe SpongeBob did it.
I think SpongeBob says. I think he says it to Gary.
I think SpongeBob did it first, damn it.
Like Simpsons did it.
Simpsons did it.
SpongeBob did it.
SpongeBob did it.
All right, guys, we can hop out of here. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to tune in 2 weeks from now for episode 62. It'll be after Halloween, so I don't know what we're going to be talking about at that point, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be
Make sure
good.
to check out the review next week. I don't know what that is either, but make sure to check that at whatever Vern's got in store.
Vern's got a surprise cooking. I don't even think he knows what it is yet.
It's so good, he doesn't even know.
It's so good, Vernon doesn't even know what he's going to pick yet.
It's coming, though. Don't you worry.
But yeah, be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to tune in pretty much every day. We got something coming out. So if we don't got something coming out that day, check in tomorrow. It'll be there.
Check out Back for Blood.
Check back tomorrow.
But Monday nights we're streaming Back for Blood pretty much every Monday and until further notice. So be sure to tune in for that. Reviews are going to be coming in hot. Yeah, just do everything. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe. Most important part.
Later.
Like, comment, subscribe.